All right. So we are kind of getting to the end of our live cast tonight. And we are going to end our live cast with our last guest. And I am so excited to bring her on because she actually just received some exciting news today. And I want to bring Karin on. Karin is another gal who is in our academy. She's only been in the academy for 3 months, and she was in the group. She's been in the group for a long time, and she just recently joined the academy, and her results have been amazing. And she just learned today. I kind of blew the surprise, but I will let her share what her news is today. So I'm going to bring Karin on, and she can talk about her results and her awesome, amazing news. Karin, come on board. Let's do this. How are you and where are you? There she is. Hi, Karin Katrina.
Hi, everybody.
And look at you. You all dolled up too. You got lip gloss on.
Yeah, my lips are feeling dry. And I'm like, I have to talk. So.
Oh, my word. All you guys are dulling up on me. I love it. I'm used to seeing you guys on our coaching calls just in your sweats and your hair is all whatever. But you guys are all putting makeup and lip gloss on. I love it. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So why don't you share for the first time, share with the ladies today what you the big news. Share, give a little backstory and then go ahead and share with the ladies what you found out today. I'll let you go.
So I did get my blood work done this morning, and I got my results this afternoon. When I started with diabetes, I was an 8.2% A1C. I am now at a 5.2% A1C.
How fun is that, girl?
I am so happy. I am not in diabetic range anymore. Not pre-diabetic, I'm in normal range now.
How does that feel?
You have no idea how amazing this is. When I joined the academy, my A1C was it was a 5.7, but it went to a 5.8. So it was going up again. And I was like, no, this is not happening. So I joined the academy and it didn't happen. And all my cholesterol and everything is in normal range again too.
And how much weight have you lost?
So I did weigh myself when I got home. I don't know how accurate it is because I've been eating all day, or not eating all day, but I've eaten today. But I am now down. I'm down only 1 more pound. But
okay, so
that's
18 pounds. 18 pounds total in 3 months.
Yep.
And your inches, well, they were at 16, but if you haven't done your measurements yet, it'll be up too. So, wow, girl.
Ladies, you can do it. You can reverse this disease. I promise.
Isn't it just
the feeling I got today?
I mean, we've been talking a lot with Danica and with even Ingrid about the stress that most ladies have, including you earlier on when you would go to your doctor. You were so afraid. And this morning or last night when I got a message from you saying, I'm going to go get my blood work, I'm so excited. You actually were excited to go get your blood work done.
Yes.
I mean, that does not happen usually.
No. I honestly thought my A1C was going to be a 5.7, maybe a 5.6. When I saw 5.2, I had to share it with Terry like that minute. Because we both were like, oh my gosh.
And when you joined the academy, I mean, your A1C was high. However, you were really frustrated because you had plateaued and you were unable to lose weight. And you thought that metformin would help you lose weight. So let's talk about that.
So I did think that metformin was what was helping me lose weight. But metformin really doesn't help you lose. I mean, maybe a few pounds, but not. I've lost, since I started, I think I've lost 62 pounds.
But you had plateaued.
I plateaued
on metformin, and you're off metformin now only after 2 months, and you're down 18 pounds.
Yes.
I mean,
I
got freaking amazing.
I got off metformin 3 months ago. So this A1C is all without metformin.
Right? And 18 pounds is out without metformin.
Yes.
And no more side effects of metformin.
Yeah, it made me very tired, and I had like bloating and gas, and I always thought it was to my IBS because I've been diagnosed with IBS since I was 13 years old. They told me I had IBS. So I thought it was that, but it wasn't. It was metformin.
Right.
It was metformin causing a lot of the gas. And of course, the way I was eating before I got diabetes, that probably contributed to the stomach issues as well. But
So what did your doctor, did you get a chance to talk to your doctor? What did he say? Or
I
did
go to
he?
him on Monday afternoon.
Okay.
He's going to be blown away. He's going to be like, wait, you're off metformin this whole time? He's going to be like, okay, stay off metformin. You don't need to be on it.
Wow, like shocker. I mean, this is the whole point. This is what now knowledge and power will do for you, right, Karen? I mean, when you
Yeah.
really understand what diabetes is and you conquer, we really work on the inflammation and we work on a type of protocol that's best for you and we talk about the mind, all the 9 steps in a wise woman process. This is what you've done and this is why you've had such amazing results.
I'm so excited. It's like I'm free. I feel free. I feel free of
Mm,
it. And
mm.
I got to maintain it under 5.6 for another 3 months.
Yes, you
And then
do.
we can officially say I reversed it. But I got to be able to maintain it without metformin for 3 months.
Yeah,
Another
that's
3
kind of
months.
a, just so you know, that's kind of a Terry Academy little rule, just because I want to make sure, because right now, according to the paperwork, you've reversed your diabetes. However,
Right.
I like to be very careful, and I want to make sure that if you've been able to maintain it for 3 months and create a lifestyle, then that's what I call officially reversed. So that's, but amazing. You're on your, I mean, you have, but we'll really confirm it after 3 months.
Yes, absolutely. I am so happy. I'm so happy to see my cholesterol numbers are. I know
Yeah.
like cholesterol is not a big thing. I mean, because the doctors tell you one thing and it's probably not very true. But I was just happy to see that my HDL, my LDL have come down.
Well,
And
it's just it's good to it's good to finally see change for your efforts, because what's happening with a lot of these women, and we're most women, is they're trying to do it, trying to do it, trying to do it because they're not getting their doctor's help. They're trying different things, and they're never getting better, or they're getting worse, and that's frustrating.
absolutely, I tried Weight Watchers in the past. Never worked for me.
Yeah. So, what has it been? I mean, talk to the girls about, the challenge of the process. I mean, has it been challenging? Has the process been challenging? Has it been really that hard? I mean, honestly,
It's
what's your
not.
experience?
It's not hard. The mindset. I'm gonna say again. The mindset is really the hardest part. You got to get your mind right, because if your mind's not right, these changes they won't stick, or you will fight them. And so you got to get your mind right. That's probably the
Do we work
hardest.
on the mindset a lot in the
Oh my
academy?
gosh, the whole time, the whole time. Even before we get to that like section in the wise woman process, we still talk about it beforehand.
Right, because
But no,
it's one of the most important things.
exactly. And I get comments all the time at work. Why? You're so strict. You're so strict. You never cheat. You're so strict. And I said, I have to be strict. I want to be strict because I don't want this.
Well, that's because you're not being strict. You're training your body. Although you smoke, this is not a very good this isn't a very good
No.
analogy. That's our next. For most people,
Yes.
we're we're training your body to look at that food as something that you don't desire anymore. That's a difference between being strict or using willpower. There's a big difference.
Right. And when I started, I'll tell you ladies, I was losing my willpower. And I think that that's why my A1C went up when it did, because I
Right.
started losing my willpower. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have to plan my meals. I don't want to do it anymore. And I said, okay, it's time to join Terry, because I think I need Terry to kick my butt into gear, because I just started not wanting to do it. I
Yeah.
said, oh, who cares? My doctor said, hey, as long as your blood sugar's under 180, you're fine. You're good. You're not doing any damage.
That's absolutely not true. 180 is very
Definitely
high.
not. It is. And it's higher than where I started. Because when I started, I was in the 150s and 160s.
So, what do you think has been um, what's been the most fun part of this process for you?
The girls in the academy and you. That's so much fun. We have so much fun on our coaching calls, you guys. You don't even know. We smile, we laugh, we joke, and we also vent about things we've read in about diabetes or our doctors or things our doctors are telling us. We talk about and how, and that really does help a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
I love my sisters. I love Danica, and I want to thank her again for pushing me over the edge to join the academy. She's amazing. Everyone's amazing though. Ingrid, everyone.
And you are going to be a bright light for somebody else coming on board because you're sharing it forward, playing it forward. We always talk about being failing forward, but you're paying it forward. We do a lot of things forward in the academy.
Yeah, we do. Everything's forward. You mean
right?
I'm not kidding. Like we've all made mistakes with our eating or habits, but we call it failing forward, or we call it because you're not failing. You're just it's a mistake, and you know that you made the mistake, and you just move on from the mistake. You don't dwell on the mistake. You don't feel guilty about it all the time. You say, "This is what I did. This is how it happened, and now I'm not going to do it again." Although we end up doing it again, but not as much.
So, Karin, talk about your actual desire for certain foods. They've changed. Your taste palette has changed, hasn't it?
Right. So when I see somebody with a Whopper or a Big Mac and fries, it looks like poison to me now. I don't want it. I have no desire to eat it. It just looks like it's going to make me sick. Like I just don't want it anymore. I crave like, healthy food, vegetables, fruit. I eat just strawberries, but
yeah.
Sometimes I crave those, but I just don't want it anymore. I have no desire for it. Right. And not only that, you're paying a lot of money for something that has no nutritional value at all.
Yeah.
So
and that's the huge part of this whole thing is that I have, a lot of women that will call me or they'll email and say, well, I can't not ever have this A, B, C, and D again. And I'm like, well, that's true. You can choose to eat that stuff, but our body doesn't know moderation, meaning that if you're going to feed your body poison, you're going to get the results of poison. However, what we do is we change the desire for that food. So if you've trained your body, which is what we do the whole time in the academy, we retrain the taste palette and the desire that eventually, as much as these women wanted hamburgers or bad food, now they're actually desiring healthy food, just like you. And some people can't wrap their head around that. They're like, how does that happen? Well, it happens by the process, right? You're retraining your body, you're retraining your palate. And it's such a freeing moment when you start to be able to not look at certain foods that you used to and think, oh my gosh, I want that. And you no longer do. It's amazing. It's so, like you said, it's kind of freeing. Don't you think?
It's freeing. And I don't crave sugar anymore either. Like I don't crave soda. I've been off soda over a year. I don't crave it. And then like before I joined the academy, I ate a piece of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. My mouth hurt.
Your mouth hurt?
It hurt. Yeah, because it was watering so much from the sugar and I wasn't used to it and it was so sweet. My mouth actually started to hurt. So I'm like, I really don't like this anymore. Yeah. And then I didn't do it again.
Wow. So what, if you were to give some advice to some of the ladies in the group who are just kind of on the fence, what would you tell them? How would you advise them?
What I would say to all of you ladies is Terry is amazing. She's really great at pointing you in the direction you need to go. And you can get results just like I did. I really didn't believe my A1C would be this low in 3 months. Like I really thought I had more work to do which I do, but I'm really almost there. And it's freeing not to have to worry about complications anymore. I don't have to worry about my kidneys failing or my ulcers or neuropathy or cardiovascular issues anymore. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And it's amazing not to have to worry about complications.
Yeah. I feel like this is like breaking news because it's like, this is live breaking news. Karin announces she's 5.2 or A1C. She's reversed her
Yeah.
diet. It's so fun because I love seeing the excitement in your eyes and hearing the excitement in your voice. And just that is so powerful because that feeling of health, you can't take that away from you. And there's nothing better. There's there's nothing better than hearing the news of good health. When I heard the news I did not have cancer anymore, it was the best day of my life.
Just like today is the best day of my life.
Right?
I swear.
What value can you put on that kind of information and that kind of news? None. Right?
I was like, Danica, I didn't think I could afford the academy, but I did. I rebudgeted money and I did it. I did it for myself, and I'm spending less money on food and less money on drugs. Well, I mean, I was only on metformin, but still, it was expensive with my insurance. So, and still, I'm spending less.
Right.
And it's just amazing. I am so happy that I did this. You guys should have seen me at work when I found out. I almost fell out of my seat. So I had to go and run and tell my boss because she was just like, "You did?" She's like, "Now you need to teach people how to do this." I said,
So
maybe
good, girl.
one day I'll work with Terry. And
well, I'm hired. I mean, I am. Yes, we'll talk sometime. I'm going to be hiring coaches. So you are definitely will be on my list, girl, for sure.
I would love it. This is like my dream job. I love it. I would love to be a diabetes educator like you, Terry, not the ones that you see at the doctor's office.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
Like
you don't want to. If you call yourself a diabetes educator, then you're following the allopathic model. We don't want that. We want to be. We want to be diabetes lifestyle coaching academy coaches because
that's what I would want to do.
They will. We all know what the diabetes educators what they promote and So anyway, we're not gonna go down there right now. But I'm so pleased. I'm so happy for you. Just seeing you happy makes my heart happy. I'm proud of you. You worked really hard. You're known in the academy as the question queen because you ask amazing questions, and by your questions everybody learns. You are funny. You're also like Danica, you're vulnerable, which creates growth and makes you so much more a stronger person when you are able to be vulnerable and share. And so I have nothing. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just, you're amazing.
I feel amazing. I know that I will keep this up for another 3 months, and I know my A1C is going to stay where it is. I just know it.
Isn't that, and ladies in the group, imagine that. Imagine you right now where you're at. If your A1C is 6, 7, 8, and you're having all these complications, and you're scared that your next time you go to the doctor that you are going to get, an increase in your insulin or your metformin. Imagine yourself 3 months from now when you can say things like, I'm off medications. I'm not worried that my diabetes is going to get worse. In fact, I just know every month it's going to get better. That is what we do. That is what can happen for all of these ladies who decide to join us.
Absolutely. Because I think that if I hadn't joined, my A1C would have climbed back up again, and I would have been very upset. And I'm glad I joined, and I'm glad it's low, and I'm glad I don't have to worry anymore because I got enough worrying to do. Health should not be one of them.
Right. Well, girl, thanks for sharing your awesome news with us. Is there any parting words that you'd like to share with the girls, or anything that stands out as far as, if you could be a bright light, like Danica was for you, if you could be a bright light to somebody in the group who's needs to hear from you, what would you say to them?
You can do this, ladies. You can do that. I can do it. You guys can do it. I'm just like Danica. I can do it. Anyone can do it. And I hope you all join. One day I hope everybody can join, because it really helped me a lot. And I'm grateful for Terry for all your advice, for pushing me when I needed to be pushed, and being there to support me, and all the ladies being there to support me. I had some not so good months with being sick. I was sick 3 times in a matter of 2 months. So it was great to have the support and understanding and advice on how to improve the immune system that, I killed, or antibiotics killed, or whatever. Something killed it. But I'm very happy, and I was very happy that I got my blood work back so that I could share with all of you guys how well I've progressed. And I went outside today, and I did a kick in the air, and I said, "There you go, diabetes. I kicked you. I kicked you." I said, "I kicked this disease." I'm like, I was just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Just over a year, and I kicked it.
So happy.
I'm so thrilled.
Happy.
It
Yeah.
was the best day of my life. You would have thought that I won the lottery. That's how I was acting.
Well,
To me, it was.
Girl, when I was told I didn't have cancer, it was like I won the lottery. I know the feeling. There's nothing that is a better feeling than that. No amount of money. There's not a better feeling than knowing you have your health and you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And Terry, when I sent it to you, I thought you were going to fall out of your chair going, "Oh my gosh."
I did. I was like, what? I mean, I knew it would be down, but I was just like, I mean, that just really shows that you were following everything to the T and you worked hard, sister. You did the work. So great job.
Thank you so much. And thanks to all the ladies in my tribe and all the other tribes. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to see what February brings us.
I know, right? All right, Karin. Again, congratulations. A big day for you. And thanks
Thank
for
you.
sharing it for the first time to to everybody here in the group. They heard it. This is, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is real life right here, sister. So congratulations.
Exactly.
Okay. We'll
Thank
talk to you
you.
later. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right.